What's up, YouTube? What's up, Facebook? What's up, family? And what's up, friends? It's your boy Lowell, and I'm back again. I got to hit y'all with another video. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Hey, I'd like to welcome you all back to another episode of Papa Lowell's Place. Now, y'all know that Papa Lowell's Place is a place where if it's on your mind, then let's talk about it. If it's something that you're going through, let's talk about it. Family, if it's in the news and the magazines or on the internets, then I say, let's talk about it, all right? Now, first and foremost, I'd like to thank each and every one of you guys for clicking on and for watching this video. It means a lot to me and it means a lot to my channel as well, so I salute you for that. All right? Now, in today's podcast, we have a video that is, it's very divisive, I guess, is one word that I would use to describe this video. I would also, it's concerning in a way, but non-concerning in another way. And, but I think you guys will see why I say that and why I'm kind of at a loss for words when it comes to this. You know, this is, I believe that this video should have been expected. This is not something that should have come as unexpected. So we're going to go ahead and roll that clip, and I want you guys to give me your take on it as I give my commentary as well. All right, so let's roll that beautiful beam footage.
I'm Tuki.
I'm Chris.
And we met as step-siblings.
It stayed a secret until she got pregnant. They tell me a lot that I'm not good enough for her. I'm not a black king. I pray that worthless A-word baby y'all have chokes on its own vomit. Today, my mom's gonna be coming over.
I expected Tuki and Christian to behave towards each other like brother and sister.
What'd you think whenever me and Tuki first told y'all that we were together?
I was hurt. Y'all were being raised as siblings.
I'm sorry. Not too much. Damn, boy. I'm Tuki, this is my soulmate Chris, and we met as step-siblings. So we met because I had moved in with my stepdad and his wife. When she told us she had a son coming, I'm thinking he about to be weird. Do you want to kiss?
I'm just looking.
See, family, this is what I meant when I said expected and unexpected. You can't just put two hormone-filled, raging teenagers together and expect nothing to happen. Now, is it possible that nothing could happen? Yeah, it's possible. But there's a great possibility that something could happen. And so I'd rather err on the side of caution. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, no, I'm sorry. If mama, listen, if you would have put me, if you would have done that, then I can't guarantee you. I can't guarantee you that, you know, your little boy will, yeah, y'all know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna leave that alone. But yeah, Mom, you should have known. Dad, you should have known. You putting two teenagers that's full of hormones, they're raging everywhere. Come on now. Come on. And again, you know, I saw this coming a mile away, but we're going to continue.
First seen her, I thought she was way too good for me. I didn't want to talk to her because I was too nervous. Because look at her and then look at me. It don't add up.
Look at me and look at you. You look good. I realized I was attracted to him when he walked in the house. He tall. I don't know, he had a hat on. And he just looked so nerdy. You know, I like boys with glasses. And when he spoke, I was like, what's your name? I'm Chris. Like, damn. You know, I had to give me something. He was so sexy. When we met, I was 17 and he was 15. But don't think I'm a cougar. He's 06 and I'm 05. Now, I want to hear from you how we ended up sleeping together.
I'm sitting there playing the game. It's late as hell. Everybody's asleep.
I was right here pretending to be asleep.
Put your head right there. Yep, just like that. Like I said, booty was pointed towards me.
I kind of like got up and I was like, I'm tired, bro.
I say, come lay by me.
Uh-huh. And then that's when you opened your legs and you was like, you could come like lay right here. And like I lay like this.
Just like this.
And And I looked up at you.
She looked at me. She looked at me. That's initiation. And then one thing led to another, and we made a baby.
Yeah.
Now, see, I know that this is not going to sit well with a lot of people. And I get it, man. I understand, I mean, this is like taboo, if you ask me. It's like taboo. Something that should not be taking place in some circles, and then in other circles, there are people who are okay with this. But again, late night, you're laying there, you're watching TV. She probably got on PJs. He probably got on a pair of boxer shorts. I don't know, but she's laying in his lap. What do y'all expect to happen? Again, this is not something that's unforeseen, that you couldn't predict. This is something that you actually should have saw coming. Keep them away from each other as much as you can. Keep them away from each other. It seems to me that, especially the young lady there, I believe she said her name was Tuki. Yeah, Tuki. I believe Tuki was smitten. She said when he walked in, she likes guys with glasses or what? She likes guys with glasses or or whatever have you. But I mean, okay. She said she liked deep voices. He had the deep voice, plus he was tall. I mean, yeah, this was a recipe for, some would say disaster, some would say ecstasy, I guess. I don't know, but let's continue.
I love you.
Love you too, baby.
It stayed a secret until she got pregnant.
Oh, Lord.
Today, my mom's gonna be coming over. We're gonna ask her some questions about how she feels about our relationship. I know Tuki's got some questions she's been wanting to ask her. See, me, I talk with my mom all the time, and I still don't ask her questions about our relationship. So I'm kind of nervous about this, if I'm being honest.
Christian is my son, and Tuki is my daughter-in-law. I found out they were dating when Tuki's mom called me and told me Tuki was pregnant. I expected Tuki and Christian to behave towards each other like brother and sister.
His mom kind of knew we had something going on, but she didn't want to say nothing because she wasn't really sure. She would give us this look anytime we was together. That's why I didn't really want to be in the same presence as him when we was in front of the parents, because they always thought I was on to Chris.
I'm willing to bet that the mama knew. And not only that, I'm willing to bet that the daddy knew. And to me, that these parents are probably just unconcerned. I mean, for me, that it would be an issue, y'all. I'm not going to sit up here and lie. If I, had a wife who had other children or whatever have you, and my daughter and them two got, yeah, that would be a problem. That would definitely be an issue. However, I do understand that when you do spend time in closed spaces, you're close together and things of that nature, feelings do develop and things happen. And so as a parent, I have to do whatever I have to do in order to ensure that those things don't happen. But it seems like to me that these two parents, the mom and the dad, were very, 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 very unconcerned. Or maybe just trusting of their children, that their children wouldn't delve into anything too dirty, if you would. So let's continue.
I'm scared to death. I hadn't talked to my mom in years. Just to come back and then have a baby right away, I thought it was the end. What did you think whenever me and Tuki first told y'all that we were together?
I was hurt. I wish y'all came to me and told me.
We were scared.
I was scared especially. I didn't really want y'all to think any less of me.
My mama called me. I was like, hello? And she said, son, you got Tuki pregnant? I didn't respond. I just sat there in silence. It was so weird for everybody. My stepdad barely knew me. I barely knew my mama for real, because she only knew me when I was little.
Chris, ain't no sense in being scared, brother. The dirty deed was already done. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just a matter of taking responsibility and owning up to what you've already done. Again, is it something that's going to be looked at as favorable? I don't know. But again, it's just right now, it's just an opportunity to step up and admit to what you've already done. Take responsibility and show Tookie that you're taking responsibility and that you're going to own this. As the man, that's our responsibility, is to take responsibility for our actions. And to lead and by example. And so again, just show Tookie that, you know what, I'm a man. This happened and I'm not running from it. And I'm going to take responsibility. But again, like I said, this is not favorable in Papalos Police. So let's continue.
Did not talk to me. Nobody talked to me until I was a week away from giving birth. But I understand why you was hurt, because that is your son. And I felt like we was coming to the point where you was really thinking of me as a daughter, you know?
I still do think of you as a daughter. It never changed. I was just hurt at the time.
I appreciate everything you do for my siblings, but I just felt like for some reason, I just couldn't come close to you how I wanted to, you know? And I really wanted to be close to you, especially being the fact we got Blue. But I feel like us not being as close, it stopped
Blue
that,
was the baby.
you know?
It ain't stopped nothing, Tookie. Okay? I love you. I love you like you my own, okay?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And listen, Mama, you like chocolate. Why would you think your son wouldn't like chocolate? I know that's off base, but I mean, Mom, come on. You like chocolate. You like Snicker bar. Why would you think? Why would you think that your son wouldn't? I mean, come on now. Just 2 + 2 = 4 all day long. Let's continue.
It's okay, baby.
Was your anger directed towards me specifically?
No.
No. Was it directed at me and Chris?
No, it wasn't directed at y'all at all. I mean, I was hurt by what y'all did, but I wasn't angry at you guys.
You was disappointed?
I was disappointed, yeah. You might have not knew at that time that you could talk to me, Christian, but Tookie, I told y'all multiple times, you and them girls, your sisters, that no matter what, y'all can come to me. I want that type of relationship, okay?
I don't want us to be disconnected, because we have Blue in common, and that's your only grandchild.
And I love Blue to death.
I know.
Well, it is what it is. I don't care what other people think. I mean, y'all were being raised as siblings, but y'all...
We had only met like a month prior.
Yeah, so I'm just ready to move past all that.
I appreciate you for telling me, for letting me know how you feel.
And I appreciate y'all telling me how y'all felt.
Now you gotta have rhythm, because you know how you are. Okay.
Rhythm.
The judgment we get online is mostly about our race, about our age, about a ring. Bae, you gotta roll.
I am, bro. What you mean?
When we posted a video about how we met and about our sibling relationship, they had some people telling other people who were ignorant in the comments like, they're not related. He's white, she's black, it just don't make sense.
Yeah. They tell me a lot that I'm not good enough for her. I'm not a black king, like they say.
And white people tell me I'm a bad witch.
So that's
Wow. And see, this is the part where the video turns ugly for me. You know, I laugh and I joke about, different things or whatever have you, but this is where the video actually turns ugly. Whenever we get into calling each other names because you disagree. Because you disagree, why not just cut the video off? You know what I'm saying? If they're on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, whatever, Snapchat, whatever the case might be, you see something out there that you disagree with, instead of posting something, why not just turn the video off? And I know that there are people out there that just can't do it. They just can't do it, man. They're so messy. They are so extremely messy that they have to get out there and say something. Again, if you're a type of person who sees this and is offended by it, and it just causes you sleepless nights or whatever have you, then my suggestion to you is turn it off. That's my suggestion. Unsubscribe to them, whatever have you. I would never go out there and say the things that were actually said to them. You love who you love. Who am I to determine who you should be with or whatever have you. Suppose she got with a black person and that black person was abusive to her. Would you still have the same angst? Would you still have the same animosity towards them? Or is it just that, get with a black person or a white person for that matter. If they beat you, so what? If they cheat on you, so what? At least you're with your race. Or should you be with the one that you loved or that loves you? Again, this is not the optimum situation, but you got to play with the hands that you dealt as the mom and the dad. You got to play with the hand that you dealt. And so, again, y'all, this comes from Papa Lo. We got to stop with the racism. We got to stop. We got to stop. We got to stop. She is not a bed wench, and he obviously is not a black king. He's a white king. So, what's the problem? What's the problem? Let's continue.
Says, I know for a fact moms and dad don't approve, but this they daughter, so they tolerate.
You ain't nothing but his fetish.
You my fetish and my soulmate. You're a worthless blank, 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 blank B word.
Wow.
I pray that worthless A word baby y'all have chokes on its own vomit.
Wow.
Now that's crazy work.
Doesn't really bother me. You can't tell me nothing about Blue.
If somebody comments something like that about a baby, they got personal issues they need to deal with. Enjoy your time with your white boyfriend. Y'all won't be together long. I wonder if you'll hate white men next.
I hate when people say that. They say that all the time, like in our comments. Give them 2 to 3 years.
You way too pretty to be dating out your race. Like it don't even look right. So fix it, no hard feelings.
I don't believe in race loyalty. I believe God put us on this planet for a reason, and it's not to be just dating. Yeah.
We try to ignore it the best we can and troll back and just let them do how they do, being idiots.
Certain parts of this video, I really don't know what to say because, we're all adults and this should not be. It should not take place, man. It's like, how does this anger you to the point of wanting the baby to choke on his own? How did you get to that point? I don't understand. Why can't we, as society, allow people to be happy with who they're happy with? What if this couple right here outlasts everybody? All these people that's talking and deciding their future and their fate or whatever have you. What if this couple outlasts all of them, their relationship? You know what I'm saying? I'd love to see 30 or 40 years down the road, they still together. And those that they talked about, they're on their 5th marriage within the same race. I would love to see that. I would love to do a follow-up video on that. Man, leave people alone. If the marriage is successful, it's successful. If it's unsuccessful, it's unsuccessful. And nobody's the wiser. Leave these people alone, man. I mean, one thing I will say, and then I'll get back to the video. One thing I will say, and I hope nobody takes this the wrong way, but being in an interracial relationship, you have to be strong. You have to be strong because most of them, the heat is coming from one side or the other. That heat is coming. But you have to be strong and thick-skinned in order to, move forward or whatever have you. That's a love that I can't describe, actually. Because you're going to get the heat over here, you're going to get the heat over here, but this is who you want to be with. And man, to have that type of commitment, Papa Lo give you a salute on that. I got to give you a salute on that. I think that is awesome. Again, do I have a problem with that? No, I don't have a problem with it at all. Love who you love. Be with whoever you want to be with. Papa Lo ain't got no problem with that at all. So, for those of you who do, again, my advice to you is just turn it off, man. Turn it off. Let's continue.
Argue with them. I hate the fact we share siblings.
Yeah, it is kind of awkward.
We share family through marriage.
This is our daughter, Blue, the one we've been talking about the whole time.
She's 20 months. Say hi. Hi. I love the way he is. You're a good father. When I was going through postpartum, he did everything. I didn't even have to lift a finger.
She's like a mother, and I love that about her, how she's always trying to tell me what to do.
Anybody who sits around and studies somebody just to have a negative opinion is miserable. That's my opinion.
If you're still judging, then honestly,
You're miserable.
yeah, I was about to say, you don't got nothing better to do in life.
All right, family, y'all seen that video, you heard that video, and, you know, unfortunately, this is the climate that we're in, and, you know, people feel that, you know, you need to stick with your own kind. You need to stick with your own kind. You need to help build the village and not tear the village out and let outsiders in. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. Again, I'm of the avail that you love who you love. And no one should have an issue with that, you know. And if you do have an issue with it, you should just keep it to yourself. I know some interracial couples, and they are beautiful people, both of them inside and out. And yeah, they have a strong bond, a strong love together. They don't worry about all the static, all the noise. They don't worry about that. It's like water off a duck's back to them. And again, I appreciate the love that they have for one another. Now, society can be cruel. And, you know, as you hear in this video, society is extremely cruel, especially when they feel like you're doing something against, that opposes what they want or how they would do things, their order of things. I say to you and anyone else out there who's listening, live your life. And if that means that you're with someone of a different race, then doggone it, that's what that means. All right? And if they got a problem with it, that, like that young lady said, that's their problem. You know, is there just some jealousy sound like in there? Might be.
I mean, he's taking one of our beautiful black queens.
She's taking one of our, white kings or
whatever. I don't know. But who cares? Who cares? As long as they're, as far as I know, there's no blood between them. So this isn't like a blood brother and a blood sister actually coming together. And again, family, the dynamic of this is very, very, is touchy because again, you're in a way you're still siblings, but in a way you're not. And so again, I know that there are some people who would have an issue with this, and then there are those who feel like, you know what, Lowell, it's okay. It's okay. So, but I will tell you this.
Ain't no way I'm gonna leave two teenagers together alone. Why? Because I was a teenager at one time, and I know my thoughts. And I know my mentality, right? And so knowing that, I know that the more things change, the more that they stay the same.
All right. So again, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say in regards to this. Do you think that, society is correct, that you need to stay with your own and you need to, help build your side of things? Or do you think that, love happens wherever you find it, and if you find it, then you need to embrace it and you need to fertilize it, make it grow. That's what I think. I think that there's too many stipulations on what we call love. There's way too many stipulations, the height thing, the color thing, the weight thing, there's just too many stipulations when matters of the heart just require, commitment. And seems like that's what they got. So I don't know, but love to hear what you guys have to say on this. And please like, comment, and share this video with your family and friends so they can see that there's some things going on. And you can't just leave two teenagers together. Your thoughts are not their thoughts. Your ideas are not their ideas. And so, again, yeah, share this with your family and friends. Also, if you feel the need to, please subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you as a member of the Papa Lowe's Place family. All right? So, as I always say, you guys take care of yourselves and take care of each other. All right? I love you guys. Talk to you later.